Good morning, everybody. We thought we'd give this a try. See if we can't shoot a few doves this morning. It takes about 5 or 6 of them to actually make anything worth eating. But sun coming up pretty good. They're moving around down there. Oh, that's a little bird. Hey, Daryl. I figured I'd give this a try. I seen some already landed down in the power line, and yesterday there was hundreds of them along the driveway. I mean, hundreds of them. They were everywhere. Now, this big cold might have pushed them all out. It's hard to say. I mean, it never pushes them all out, but a lot of times it pushes out the majority. I mean, it's 42 right now. Steam coming off my coffee. Pretty good stuff. Oh, let's see. Here, I'll give you guys a shot of the sunrise there. Nice big fireball. It's been like this for, I don't know, about 2 weeks now. It's just getting to be more and more and more of them. And usually by 8:30, there's a bunch in here. Now watch with this big cold front, and I hardly see anything. We'll see. There went one flying about 1/8 of a mile up the driveway, east to west. Nothing like Argentina. Hey, Crystal, glad to see you in there. Sorry we're not doing our usual chainsaw carving, but I thought I'd come out here and try to shoot a couple of these morning doves. So these things are, if you've never had them before, it really takes about at least 5 of them for one person. Well, if you're fat like me, it takes at least 5 of them. But you take the 2 breast pieces out of the bird and you put it in bacon, cream cheese, and a jalapeno, and it's ridiculously good. But you need at least 5 of them per person, and they let you shoot 15. And so far, we haven't shot any. Here's another shot of the sun. It's pretty cool. Nope. That's a heck of it with dove hunting. Every little bird that flies by, you get excited about it. Like, is that a dove? Nope. starlings. There's tons of starlings out here, which you're supposed to shoot the starlings. Starlings is a British invasive bird, and they actually kill the babies of our natural birds, like the purple martin. They will literally go into a purple martin nest and kill all of the new hatchlings. But they make boxes now so that the starlings can't get into them. But if you don't have one of those, the one we have hanging out there is one that the starlings supposedly can't get into. I don't honestly know. Hey, Robert, we are in southeast Ohio, and I'm pointing it down this gravel road and out in this cornfield, trying to shoot some mourning doves. But I'll tell you, it's nice, sunny, beautiful morning. It's smoky over there in the hills. Nice fog. Pretty out here. Not much else going on. I figure if nothing's happening, they don't come in here. I've seen a few, but nothing like we've been seeing. If they don't come in here by about 15 after 8, I'll abandon this idea. Oh, no, those are blackbirds. Yeah, I don't think we'll get too many likes this morning, Daryl. Most people are going to want to see mourning doves get shot, which, who knows? I might not hit nothing. You never know. I got some pretty cool ideas for carving today. I got one piece. It's like a side piece that was off of a pretty good sized branch extending off of another piece, and it's a flatboard piece. And I'm not sure if I'm going to make another bear climb in it somehow or what I'm going to do, but there's a lot of room there to do a lot of stuff. Just not sure what the stuff's going to be. There's a lot of options, which is awesome. It's nice to have options. Yes, it is, Jeremy. That's right. I like that, Jeremy. Some awesome. I'm not lying. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, here's a shot of the sun while we're sitting here. It's nice and foggy over there. Oh, that's cool, Robert. This is one thing that my old man never did, and it was actually my old neighbor, who he's actually dead now too. Dad's dead. My old neighbor, they both died of cancer. Anyway, my old neighbor, he got me into it, and actually I haven't done this in, man, I bet you 10 years anyway. But heck, we live out here where they come through like crazy. I don't know why I don't. And that's why, I guess that's why I'm out here this morning. But we got that big cold front, and it's 42 degrees, and it might have blew the majority of them out. That, or they're still sitting up in the pines shivering to death with each other. You never know, they might not show up till late, and I don't have late to wait, so we'll see what happens. I made a duck hunting video. I'm down southwest Louisiana, and it started out, it was a beautiful morning. It was sunshiny like this, and you're just above the ocean. You're in brackish marsh, and it was just beautiful. Nice sunshine across the water, and oh, here we go. Oh, no, they went the other way. Those were two doves that were sitting on that power line. Um, but anyway, it was nice and shiny, or nice, beautiful morning. And then you hear the sound of four guys shooting ducks. Here comes a dove. Let's see what he does. He's a little far out. I don't know if you guys could see that. That's what that was. He's just a little far. But anyway, and then you hear the sound of four guys shooting ducks, you know, boom, 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 boom. And it's almost a beautiful morning. Let's see, so I can't, Sentwa? Civivi? Sentwa? Daryl, you seen him? Yeah, he was just a little far out. But anyway, Civiwi Sentwa? Hi, how you doing? Took me a second to read that. I'm semi-dumb. Civiwi, just so you know, I'm semi-dumb. 60% redneck. I say only 60% because I was actually born in the city. So no, but those things are things that you become by your choices. And so I guess by most people's standards, I probably wouldn't be a redneck. I look like one. How about that? I tend to think I am about some things. I like getting all red in traffic, you know. People want to cut you off instead. Man, I'll tell you what. It's one way down there. Samurai Jack. Here's your sign. That's right. Buddy, I'll tell you, I can jerry rig some stuff now. But you know, the other end of that is you kind of have to be that way. Just if you're an artist, you're going to be that way. If you're out working in the field, which, you know, I spent 10 years in an off-road tire truck, changing tires in the mines. And, you know, the shop was 2 hours away. And so sometimes you had to come up with inventive ideas to get the job done or to keep your truck or your equipment, your air compressor and your crane running. Sometimes you had to do some stuff. And you learn that stuff over time. It's just being a mechanic a little bit, not much, not a quality mechanic, you know. And you learn how to make things work to get by. And being a carver, you have to do the same thing. Not that you cob your equipment, your tools together, but you know, when you're trying to put pieces together. I watched Bucksy put a deer together yesterday. I'm thinking about trying that. And I seen how he cut the body of the deer out and the antlers out, and then he cut two pieces come in after the fact to put the antlers in. And that's the kind of stuff that you got to learn. And then in the beginning, it might seem like you're just rigging some stuff together, but actually it's pretty smart art. Yeah, Ronald Reagan, yeah, no doubt. Here's your sign. There was a dove landed on the power line there. If you have to get permission from your sister to take one of her friends on a date, your cousin, you might be a redneck. I always they talk about people in Kentucky marrying their cousins or marrying their relatives and stuff like that, and I always thought that was a crock. But I've been seeing stuff here lately that makes me question whether that's a crock or not, and I'm not going to go any further with that because I don't want to offend anybody. Now, my family come from southeast or eastern Kentucky, and I don't know. I don't think any of us are inbred. But anyway, you just never know. I guess, I mean, think back to creation, 6,000 years ago. Adam and Eve, their children, they had to take each other as husband and wives, and then after the flood, 8 souls survived the flood. And those 8 souls, Noah and his 3 sons and their wives and, all their children. But the thing is, oh, crap. That one was close enough, and I didn't even see it coming in. I was running my mouth. The thing is, that close to creation, humans were closer to perfection. And we can't do that stuff now. We turn into mongoloids. There's no doubt about it. They also refilling the earth or filling the earth and then refilling the earth. They would have had God's blessing. And we wouldn't have that supernatural help right now. And that's why they have a gene pool to make sure people aren't marrying their cousins. Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt pops to mind. He was when they were married. I can't remember if they were married or if they got married or if they were just dating, whatever. Then he found out that the girl character in that movie was his sister, and they were going to split up, but they had to do it one more time before they split up. And then he found out she wasn't his sister. So then he wanted her to lie to him and tell her he was his sister, so that, because apparently it made it better. I don't know. It was just crazy. But that's some funny stuff. Now, Southeast Ohio. We're closer to West Virginia. Kind of like the John Denver song. In which I don't think he's closer to West Virginia. I think John Denver he might be a little closer to hell. I don't know. He didn't exactly have a reputation for being a very loving person, and that I'm not sure he wasn't an atheist. I can't honestly answer that. And if that's the case, then here we go. Land on the power line. I think I'm too far away. That's the second one to come in. It landed on that power line. And they're just a little too far out. Uh-oh, that's all doves. They're too far away. Y'all see them? They're just too far away. Let's see what they do. I'm going to flock shot them, and then I'm going to move down there where they're at. I probably ain't going to hit none of them. That's like 50 yards anyway. Hey, I did get one. No, I got all three of them. How about that? Okay, let's move down there because that's too far away. Oh, crap. Hold on. Where'd that one go? He's on the ground. Here, let me do this. There's one over there on the ground. But I got three of them in that shot. That's pretty daggone good. I'll take that. All right, I gotta get in this corner. Yeah, I got three of them laying over there right now. And then I can look down the power line, and I see more of them. Let's see. Oh, you talking about John Denver? Yeah, well, if he's that young, you know, is that who you're talking about, John Denver? That he had a real name, it was something different. Yeah, so far, I've got 3 doves, 2 more, and I got enough for one guy anyway. There's the sun. Looks very pretty out here. Pretty sure it's 3. There is no way. I never would have thought I would hit them. I mean, that's 50 yards. Every bit of 50 yards. I look down the power line, and all down the power line, there's 1 or 2 here and there. Maybe I should have stayed where I was. I don't know. I could shoot them that far, right? Let's see what you got. Well, it's not really a power line. It's the power line coming down our driveway right here. Let's see. Good morning from Montana. Hey, we got a couple so far. I got 3. One shot. Got 3 in one shot. Not too bad. Not shabby at all. Yeah, it's not really a power line. I mean, it is a power line, but it's not a power line like, well, when I think of power lines, I think of, yeah, you know what I mean. But in this case, it's a driveway power line. I'll tell you guys what, I'm gonna go back where I was. Well, wait a minute. Oh crap. There was 2 of them just went by, and I didn't even see them coming. I was too busy thinking about screwing with my phone. Ain't that the way things go? I'll tell you guys, one thing I like is that new Wi-Fi extender I got. Hey, hi, over in Italy. Glad to see you on there. All right. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move back where I was. Screw it. I thought it was a little far, but I never thought I'd been able to hit them birds like that either. So from here, it might put me a little out, but it's a more comfortable situation to be in, for one. They're all down through there, and they really are too. They're all down through the power line there. I guess I need to put another shell in just in case I have to shoot all three, right? Hey, Adam. Yeah, glad to see you checking in from Italy. That's pretty cool. We're just out here. We have a lot of mourning doves come in. Been coming in the last couple of days, and they're still here. I mean, I questioned that, but they're definitely still here. But what it is they're eating this corn. We have a few sunflowers over there, and they eat the gravel out of the driveway. Yeah, try to get that right. They like to eat the gravel out of the driveway. It helps them digest their food. Give you a little more better view that way, I think. Now, I thought I had 3 laying over there. Right now, I only see 1. But when I shot, they were all flopping around. I may see 2. I don't know. I could walk over there and get them. But anyway, this Wi-Fi extender, I drove all the way to the end of the driveway before it switched back over to the phone. Yep, that's what it is, Adam. They eat gravel, helps them digest. I like that angle. That's pretty good. It's pretty neat how creation works. The last time, if you were here from the beginning, which I doubt, there might be 1 of you or 2 of you that was, I was talking about the old neighbor that got me into this. And I would go in these stone quarries. This is back in the days I used to change tires all the time. And every now and then I still do 1 or 2, but I've been at the same company for 25 years. I'm a sales guy now, but sometimes you just got to suck it up. You don't have enough people to get everything done. There were 4 of them flying to the west. But anyway, we went into a little sand and gravel operation, and we just shot them as they were coming into the sand. The sand pile, it's probably 40 feet high, and pretty easily sloped. You'd shoot them, they'd roll right down it, but they would fly right into those sand piles, and by the time they seen you, it was too late. And you'd shoot them as they come into the sand. So, I mean, you got a giant food source out here. It's pretty tricky. The only reason they come back here is it's halfway between the road and the house, and it's peaceful, and they feel safe out here. But they got everything they need. They got food, corn, sunflowers. There's a lady over there on the next road over has got a big sunflower bed, so there's a lot of that. They got a lot of food, but the gravel's a little bit harder to find. And what better place could you have than a roosting spot? You can go set up on that power line and watch, make sure the coast is clear before you fly down there and pick some. So it's pretty smart of them. A lot of little birds flying. We get a ton. I don't think the martins have left already, but we get a ton of martins, barn swallows, hummingbirds. Hummingbirds has been really good for the last 3 or 4 years. A lot of hummingbirds. Right now it's a lot of little birds. Let's see, Gia Habibotha, Thothi or whatever. I don't know what that says. If you're not trained to read Arabic, it just looks like a bunch of squiggly lines, honestly. Not to be a jerk or anything, but that's all I see. It's squiggly lines. It's beautiful art. That's the thing about the Arabic language. It's beautiful art. But I can't read it. Well, I tell you, not to be political. I will not be political. See, do you also do medium to big game hunting? Yeah, deer. I hunt deer here at home and another place that's about 15 minutes away. And actually, Adam, if you go back in my videos there, you'll find one with snow on the ground where I shot it was just a 2.5-year-old, but I made a pretty nice video out of it. I shot one. But the heck of it was, right when I went to shoot the deer, I hit the camera and knocked it down so you don't actually see the shot. But it is what it is. Jack Zach, he shot a little buck last year. I got that on video. That was the other place that I hunt. Yeah, I said deer. I like to hunt turkey a little bit, but usually by the time of year we're pretty busy. And I did get out twice this year. Didn't get to shoot anything. Hey, I like that deer dove call. Ooh, ooh. Is that it? There's two of them flying across the road there. They're all to the north. And there's a bunch of them to the north right now sitting on the power line. And they eventually make it down here just like them three did. Mm-hmm. But I'm getting antsy. I won't put up with this much longer. I'm not very patient. And I only deer hunt in the evenings. And the reason for that is, let's see, Adam, what you got here? Where I'm working here, there are tons of deer and boar. Sadly, they are protected. Man, boar shouldn't be protected at all, man. I mean, they're down there in Texas and other places are flying around helicopters, shooting them with fully automatic AR-15s, you know. I mean, there's so many of them. But that's a place I had, Adam. It was up in the city limits. We had a shop that was in the city of Columbus, and the Metro Parks come in and bought that property. Well, they were working their deal out. It took about 5 years or 4 or 5 years for them to get their deal done. And that realtor that was working on that deal, he was constantly in there checking that place. And I asked him if we could hunt in there. So we hunted in there for 5 years in the city limits, and just huge deer because no one was hunting them. And like Zach, Hilljack Zach, he killed one that it had been hit by a car. It grew non-typical on one side. It was all jacked up. I mean, the rack was all jacked up. A piece of it was broken off. And then he killed this giant deer out of there. He was 13 or 14. I don't remember. It was the first year we moved where we live now. Was the last year we hunted that. And, or the first full year, I think. I can't remember. It was 2017 or 18. I can't remember. 17. It was 17. And he killed this just absolutely huge 12 pointer, I think it is. It's in the basement. I mounted it in there in the city. And I killed nice deer in there in the city. We killed one out there every year for 5 years. We killed nice deer out there. But then, you know, once Metro Parks took it over, that was over. And no hunting in there. Oh, man, those are all doves. Those are all doves. I don't know if y'all seen them landing on the power line. I don't think so. Let me turn it that way. They're going to come in here, I guarantee it. They're going to hit the driveway. And that's getting to be where there's too many of them. I'd rather shot them when it was like one or two at a time than a whole bunch of them come in. I guess I'll see. But that was all doves. There was probably like a group of 20 of them. As long as they don't catch me moving, I think we'll be all right. Oh man, where are you at, Adam? Let's see, location protected, something similar to a wildlife sanctuary. Man, well, I'll tell you what, we got a similar. That's all doves. There's another group of doves. These are all doves flying over right now, aren't they? Yeah, these are huge groups. Look at this group coming in. Look at them. I'm gonna scare them all away. Watch. Look at all those doves. They're all hitting the power line. All right, two more. I hope y'all are seeing this. I'm turning it that way because I mean there are doves all down the driveway on that power line. Well, there's got to be 100 of them now or more. We'll see what they do. But it kind of sucks at the same time because once I shoot, you know, they're all gonna get scared away. But that said, I really, if there are 3 laying over there dead, I can only see 1 or 2 right now. For sure 1, maybe 2. Oh, they're running out of them. Come in. Let's see what they do. Sooner or later, they're gonna fly down all over the driveway. Oh, so anyway, Adam, what I was telling you, we live close to another metro park, and it was right here. Got that one. Now they're all flying. They're all flying. I got that one behind me. Uh-oh, they're all coming my way. Watch. Got that one? Heck yeah. Geesh, I'm shooting like a professional. Y'all want to see what one looks like? There we go, dove. Okay. Yeah, I need to cook up more shells in them again. Well, this ended up turning out all right after all. Okay, hey y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go look for that one that was in the woods. Both of them, y'all didn't get to see them because they came in behind me. They're already laying them back up there. How many shells I got in here? No, that's not right. Great. Oh, gun's acting goofy. There we go. There's one. Take another one. Sure. Oh yeah. Okay. I was trying to put more in the gun than it would hold. That's always fun, right? Let's see what we got. Yeah, I think I scared the heck out of a lot of people once I started shooting. All right, I'm gonna go back and look for this one that landed in the woods. All right, there's that one. I don't know if y'all end up seeing it or not. Let's see what we got here. Zigzag, liking the view. All right, my man. Good deal, glad. Be sure and subscribe. Usually we're chainsaw carving, and we try to give a shot of out here. In fact, here's something else you can check out. There's sunrise, and you look to the bottom, nice and foggy over there. cat under the stars. Why do you hunt doves? Well, it's clear. It's a very clear and sound answer. There's a ton of them, and they taste really good. And I'm not really, so this is, I've got older. This is the first time I've done this in a long time. And it takes about 5 of them to make a meal. And I don't really care. I mean, and at the same time, not trying not to upset anybody. But they taste good. And about 5 of them. It's just like anything else. I mean, you could hunt, you could shoot these things on your own. You can go to the store and buy a cow, which is, of course, we all know that cow or beef is made by the butcher. It's not really an animal product or anything like that. It's just something they put together. It comes out of a squirt tube, and they call it steaks. But, I mean, realistically, right? If you can eat chicken, cows, fish, things they sell in the market, you can eat some wildlife stuff. Now, I'll eat this. I'll do this maybe again one more time, maybe next Sunday morning. And that'd be it. I won't jack with them. And then through the course of the deer season, I may let 30 or 40 deer go before I ever actually shoot one. I just enjoy being out. When people say, well, if you really enjoy being out, why you shoot stuff? Well, it just adds a little fun to it, you know what I mean? And it is fun. Now, that I don't really necessarily look at it as sporting, but it is sporting. And, it's a good time. But I'm going to eat them, wrap them in bacon. So here's the thing. A piece of dove breast wrapped in a half a piece of bacon with a piece of cream cheese, maybe a jalapeno, but not necessarily. You talk about good. That's good. Yeah. It's just like ducks. Of course, the ducks, one duck will feed, if you make them poppers, one duck will feed a person. But I mean, that crap is good. But the diving ducks, so they call them black and whites. Most people don't even eat them because they're like, that things are nasty. But if you wrap them in bacon, anything in bacon and cream cheese is good. I don't know. I mean, cat's probably good. Well, cat probably is pretty good. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't eat it in Cambodia and stuff, which we might need that. I don't know. We might need to pack up all our cats and send them to poorer countries, because there's a lot of feral cats. I mean, a ton. You feel bad for them. They're out here they're living their best life, but not really. They're living out here where, hawks and stuff's flying down and picking them in the head and killing them and eating them. And they got to chase the mice to keep the mice under control. It's just a nice cycle. I think it's awesome to get to ramble like this. Hey, Tony, how's it going, man? Let's see. If you're shooting to eat, not just shooting to show as a trophy. Yeah. I mean, yeah, what the heck what's a trophy about a dove, But if you shoot them, they're easy to clean. Heck, you rip the skin right off and cut the meat out just so you don't lose none. Let's see what we got here. I'm sitting in the woods, not deer hunting, eating some corn nuts. All right. Yeah, why not? Sit in the woods. If I go on the back porch, I'm in the woods. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of doves down on that power line still. But they're clear down the other end, 4 poles down the driveway right now. Yeah. I'll say about 8:30. Let's see. Chilling in my hotel room by the beach. Where are you at right now, Adam? Let's see. Oh, hey, Elijah. Show your face and gun. What is it? Well, you get off on this sort of thing or what? Huh? Elijah, were you in when the gunshots rang out? I've shot 3 times, and I think I've got 5 birds. I think, because I flock shot some on the driveway. And I can only see one laying up there right now, but those are all doves that just jumped off the power line. Let's see where they go. Out there flying around. Anyhow, turn the camera. Heck, I'll just walk in front of it. Why do you want to see me so bad? Let's see. He must be such a nice looking person. Here's my gun, my man, in the barrel. That help? And since you want to know, hey, you're in Italy, currently not allowed to say exactly. Okay, yo, I got you. 10-4. Well, thank you, Adam, for whatever you're doing over there. Hopefully they let you get out and at least walk around town and stuff. Although you probably don't. Do you speak Italian, Adam? Because I would think that would be pretty much a pain. Hey, Sean, glad to see you in there. It's a Stoger. I see James J. No, it's Southeast Ohio. And nice sunshine. You can still see still smoky over there. Yeah, something like that. I can't see it. The sun's too bright. Okay, we'll get right here by the. There we go. All right. I was afraid if I shot when that big group came through, that would scare them all away. And some of them it just scared to the north end of the driveway, but the biggest bunch of them are gone. But that don't mean they won't come back. I'll probably give this 8:30. It's 8:16 now. James Day, I deliver to 50 lands a day like this. Yeah. Ukfe, oh yay. Yeah, not bad, my man. Here, you gotta give you a little more shot. Turn around through here real slowly. Hey, son. Something in the orange tells me you won't. Maybe that's what I need to do, sing to him. Here, little dovey, oh, here, little dovey do. Oh, here, little dovey, I'm coming to kill you. I'm going to shoot you from 40 yards. You'll fall to the ground. You'll hit it so hard, oh, dovey. The boss lady always says that I should have been a jingle writer. And I don't know, man. I mean, I think I'm just nuts, you know? Something in the water, maybe. Hey, Ray. I'll tell you what, Ray. I don't even hunt deer in the mornings. And I'll tell you why. There's two reasons. One, where I live, the two places that I hunt, the only time it would be worth it is that really busy time around the end of October before deer actually start to rut. And people call it the Halloween hunt. But that time between the 25th and the 31st, that's when deer are just the most active. And I will hunt that. And then other than that, I may hunt that in the middle of the day. But for as long as I can take it, here's the issue. I have zero patience for just about anything. And anything that I can't get done quickly, I don't want any interest in. And if I can stay busy doing something, I'm fine. Deer hunting is not that way. You're sitting there waiting. And it's easier for me to go in the morning or in the evening. And this is why. You get there 2.5 hours to go. No matter how impatient I become, I know that I'll stay there till dark. Whereas if I get up, walk up there, get in a tree stand in the morning before the sun cracks, or as the sun's cracking, whatever, and sit there waiting for a deer to come. Say that's 7:30 that time of year, that maybe, or 7 o'clock, maybe you can shoot, shooting light or whatever. By 8:30, I'm done. I'm ready to go back down the house, or drink coffee, or the other place is 15 minutes away. I'm ready to go back home. I'm just done with it. Don't want to do it no more. So I only deer hunt in the evening. It works with my lack of patience very well, or well, the best possible scenario. And not only that, deer come in the evening. Yeah, when I need to wait, I just pick up a book. I got you. I can't do that. I've never seen your name before. Yeah, dude, subscribe. We'd be glad to have you. We mainly chainsaw carve. And I may still get something in this morning after I end this live. I may still get something in this morning. I don't know for sure. But definitely this afternoon. And we give this view out, and I stand in front of it and I make something. And love to do it. I've only been doing it for 2 years, and it's a really good time. I like making stuff. And I like making stuff where it doesn't take very long to do it, and that's chainsaw carving. I don't even know if I could do a piece that took half a day or a whole day. I can do multiple pieces, and I can carve all day. I'm 49, almost 49, and just I feel better now than I did 10 years ago. I've got a lot of energy. I can carve all kinds of things. I can carve all day long, but I can't carve the same thing, I don't think. Something big, it took all day. I don't think I'm really interested in anything like that. 3 hours the max. I get bored too easy. And maybe I'm nuts. I don't know. Hey, that's cool, Adam. I'll tell you. And he does some. Kyle Hall does some furniture too, and he's got a little bit on. That's all he makes. It's their business is called Hall's Stick Furniture, and that's a big part of his business. That's what he's doing this weekend. He's up there at some Adirondack Mountain craft show or something like that, where they sell that high-end furniture and all the poly tables and things like that. That's where he's at this weekend. But he does that kind of stuff. He does stick furniture, and so he don't just chainsaw. Okay, he's a very versatile guy when it comes to creating stuff with wood. Very versatile guy. I don't personally don't do as good when it comes to straight lines and measurements, and because that stuff, it takes, you have to be skilled at measurements. But it's like a finisher putting trim in a house. I could maybe do one room, and I'd be done. I just, the patience for that, getting the measurements down to the 32nd. And the first time I cut one wrong, and it was like short by, say, I don't know, 3/16 or something, I'd get pissed and beat the whole piece on the ground and go outside and do something else. I don't have patience for that. Well, that dude, man, he's a crafter in every way. I mean, he is a woodworker, a true woodworker. He could do anything. I'm sure a guy could build houses, and probably has. But if it's just got to look like something, and it doesn't have to look perfectly like something, I'm your guy. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I could build a bench or something. It wouldn't be straight. Let's see, my stuff is amateur still, but that's cool, man. You can still make it. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Faye, you're right. The corn is ready. And I don't know. The farmer, so we own a strip that runs up along the driveway. It's 80 feet out past that. And we have a trade agreement that he farms out on us, and he leases these fields on both sides of me. And anyway, it's looked like it could have been picked 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I've seen guys over 45 minutes to the west of me They were picking it when it was green. I don't know what was going on with that. I mean, it's just really, really dry this year. But from the farmer's perspective, they can't sell it. They can't take it and sell it until it's so dry. And as dry as it has been this year where I'm at, we're in a drought, pretty severe drought, really. Um, he's able to pick this, load it up, take it straight out and sell it if he just leaves it like it is and lets it dry. Whereas he'd have to take it over and dry it. Usually he'd have to take it over there and dry it all. So I know that's what he's waiting on. He's waiting on it to be just right, and he'll check it in several places, whatever the moisture content is. And he's an old guy, been doing this a long time. Let's see what else we got. Where am I from? Ohio, Southeast Ohio. Well, I'm from Central Ohio, but Ray, if you're wondering, I get this a lot that I got accent, and I got that all through high school. I grew up in the city, and like, where are you from? Oh, I was born here. No, you weren't. Your parents must be from somewhere away. My parents, their parents were from Eastern Kentucky and West Virginia. Well, grandma, dad's side was from West Virginia, and you would never pick that up to talk to dad or mom. You would never pick that up that their parents were, Eastern Kentucky, and still, they all were. The grandparents. They all lived there. But and my two brothers, in fact, my one brother, man, he's got a bun on his head and he's got a hippie, and long-haired hippie. He's like, sorry, he sounds half British, honestly. But me, I think I'm lazy when I talk, and so that Kentucky accent has came out in me over the years somewhat. I guess maybe I sound more like I'm from West Virginia because there is a mix. I mean, but people in Kentucky, I don't know how to describe it. The country people in Kentucky definitely have a very distinct sound. And even people from West Virginia tend to have more of a growl a little bit. But it's a little less slang sounding. And I'm somewhere in there. I don't know. I just call it I talk. I'm lazy when I talk. So that's why I sound the way I do. I don't know. That's the only excuse I got. Not that I need to make excuses, because I don't care. Mm-hmm. Let's see. From Florida, I hate the heat and don't like the beach too much. I love the mountains. I don't blame you. Let's see what Ray said he is for real, West Virginia. No, leprosy is in Southeast Ohio. Closer to West Virginia, it's about an hour and 10 minutes from me. Let's see what we got. But I ain't never seen you in there before, leprosy. You guys be sure and subscribe. Like I said, we mainly do chainsaw carving. I stop and run my mouth a lot here and there. This ain't looking too good for any more to come in. But I got 2 there. I think I got 3 over there on the ground. Well, heck, even the one that was laying on the... Where did they go? Did something fly down there and get them? I don't know. I have to walk over there and look. I might not find none of them. Whatever. Ain't looking too good. I think I'll walk over there and look, because even the one that was laying on the stone where I can see it, and it's only 50 yards away. It ain't there now. I don't know what the heck happened to it. I'm gonna go down there and look. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Ray, I'm dove hunting. I'm just about done. That's what I was gonna tell. There was a big flock. When the big flock came in, I ended up shooting 2 out of the big flock, and I had shot 5 of them, or 3 of them that were on the ground over there. And at one time, I seen all 3 of them laying there. Right now, I don't see any of them. I don't know what the heck happened to them. I have to walk over there and look. But that said, the big flock that came in, I mean, there was probably 100 or more birds down through there. And when I shot, they left, and then there were some of them still sitting to the north there, about 1/8 of a mile down through there. on the power, or the power wires. I don't think they're coming. So I'm gonna go. I'll give it a few more minutes. Because little birds are moving again. Little birds are moving, they might move. Hmm. I forgot Elijah had asked. That's what I should be doing, but I got to get my stamps. Yeah. Well, you just the basic hunting license for the. It's a doves are migratory bird, but they just go on regular hunting license. You don't have to have anything else for them. But now they have this. I can't remember what they call it. When every year when you renew your license, you gotta ask a billion questions. Did you hunt squirrels? Did you hunt gallon newts? Did you hunt snipe? Did you hunt mourning dove? Yeah, you gotta answer all these questions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty quiet now. I tell you, it's 8:30. I appreciate y'all checking in. It's been pretty good. See, I'll head out. Hopefully, I'll catch another stream sometime. Yeah, that sounds good, Adam. I'm gonna do this again next Sunday, but I'll be back on here chainsaw carving either this morning or about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Hey, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. It's pretty much dead now, anyhow. Nothing really going on. Don't see any flying, so go down here and see if I can find. There's two right there. I'm getting ready to quit now. Usually when you start seeing a couple here and there, you see a couple more here and there. But it is what it is. I want to go down there and look and see where these other three birds are and pick them up. But anyhow, I'll be back in a little bit, chainsaw carving. Maybe here in the next half hour. I'll be damned. That was a dove flew right over my head. Did y'all see that? He landed on the, no, y'all can't see it. So look right there at the transformer. And there's one literally right on the other. Oh crap, there went another one. No, that's a blackbird. Yeah, that's a robin. Huh, cool. Huh. Yeah, that's what that was. That first one was dove, flew right over my head. What do we got here? No, that's a little blackbird. Yeah. I don't want to shoot my transformer. How would I explain that to the power company? Yeah, did you come out here and restore my power? Well, do you know what happened to it? I'd have the boss lady call. Yeah, my husband, he shot the transformer. Do you know if he still got the gun out? Yeah, he still got the gun out. Well, we might have to have the fire and EMS come first. Police, somebody, county sheriff, somebody come out there and make sure that he's not going to shoot at us. And, well, I can't tell you he wouldn't. I don't think so. There's a dove just came in on the power line. A little spatty bird. I can't tell you when. That's like the people down south. The guy calls in there and says, yeah, 911, I called to tell you my friend is dead. And the lady says, well, first you got to make sure he is dead. And he says, okay. Boom, boom. Now what? Oh, things we come up with is this crazy. Hey, Cannabis, New Jersey. All right, my man. Hey, be sure and subscribe. Yeah. I have screw loose a lot of time. Sometimes. Not all the time. Never know. All right, I'm bored. I'm sure y'all are bored. I'm gonna go down there and see if I can find my birds. I'll end this, and then I'll see if I can't come back carving something yet this morning. Hey, you guys have a good day. We'll see you.